and Damien's tolerance of her humanness was critical. He seemed to understand that she was doing the best she could and wanted him to be a happy dog. Jim's experience with his young rescued mutt, Jasmine, was similar, except that Jasmine had been severely abused as a youngster. As Jim put it, she was the most needy individual I'd ever met, canine, feline, or human. However, once Jim came to realize that he was Jasmine's lifeline, things changed. Jim worked hard to help Jasmine adapt to her life with Jim, and what began as an iffy relationship slowly evolved into one of mutual respect and trust. Jasmine helped Jim understand that dogs often struggle to adapt to human environments, particularly when dogs have had negative experiences with human caretakers. Dog companions are captive animals, in that they are almost completely dependent on humans to provide for their physical, emotional, and social needs. This does not mean that dogs can't be happy in human homes, but rather, humans often have a good deal of work to do to ensure that their canine and other housemates live with as much freedom as possible. Fortunately, unleashing your dog, literally and metaphorically, is fun for all involved. What does being captive mean? Dogs are typically portrayed as happy-go-lucky members of our extended human families, without a care in the world. Indeed, the phrase, "it's a dog's life," is sometimes used to describe days filled with indolence and pleasure. Aside from trained working dogs, all our dog companions do, after all, is sleep, laze around, eat, play, and hang out with friends. What could be easier, especially when someone reliably plops down a bowl of food several times a day? We are here to tell you that the lives of homed dogs aren't necessarily all fun and games, and that living as the companions of humans comes with some important compromises on the part of dogs. To adapt to human environments and expectations, dogs must sacrifice some of their dogness. Despite our best efforts to provide a good life, and without quite realizing it, we usually ask them to live like us, rather than like dogs. However, in order to successfully allow and even encourage our dogs to be dogs, we need to understand who dogs really are, and how to help them express their dogness within our world. When conservation biologist Susan Townsend, Marc's last doctoral student at the University of Colorado in Boulder, heard about this book, she told him that whenever she comes home to Angel, a Chihuahua mix, she asks, "How's my little prisoner doing?" Susan's greeting, although said in companionable jest, reflects an important reality. Our companion animals are not held captive the same way a tiger or gorilla is confined behind bars inside a zoo. They are not wild species who have been taken from their natural habitats and are being held against their will in a cage or artificial setting. But in important respects, companion dogs like Angel are also captive animals, and we are their captors. Maybe captives and captors sounds melodramatic and overly negative. After all, a good deal of the time, humans and dogs share a beautiful, mutually pleasing interspecies relationship. But for just a minute, consider the constraints pet dogs face within a human home and a human-run world. Definition: captive. According to the online etymology dictionary, the noun captive means one who is taken and kept in confinement, one who is completely in the power of another. The word's roots come from the Latin captivus, caught, taken prisoner, and from capere, to take, hold, seize. Simply put, being captive means that your life is not your own, that the contours of your daily existence are shaped by someone else. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are mistreated or unhappy, or that your captors intend to harm or punish you. Being captive refers to a type of existence, not its quality. It means being confined to a certain space, one not necessarily of your own choosing. It means you lack the ability to choose what you do, who you see, who and what you smell, and what and when you eat. It means, at times, being forced to do certain tasks others ask of you. It means depending on someone else to provide the basic necessities of life, like food and shelter, along with